More quick changes in your first alert forecast with that mix of clear sky and cloud cover, kind of increasing the clouds, but also the temperatures. So those that are already cooler actually keep warming up to around sunrise. I think on average we're closer to 50 degrees, still warmer. Higher elevations because of the windy conditions that are already in place, plateau and mountains, and are funneling down into the valley late morning to midday, becoming breezy. Notice then gusts are around 25 to 30 miles per hour, Central Valley, Northeast Tennessee, but already 40 plus in the higher elevations. Keep closing that gap up. Area wide 40 plus mile per hour gusts by the late afternoon to evening. This is why there's the red flag warning or the fire weather warning. Don't burn anything outside. Unfortunately, things are just right that a fire would spread easily. Notice there is a little give and take in those wind speeds. This is because that front's on the way. So this is where we become breezy, then back to windy, and the actual front's moving in with 45 to 50 plus mile per hour gusts area wide overnight, and then in the morning we'll still have breezy conditions, but the rain and storms will be moving on. So it's very important that you know that the winds are here first, then winds and rain and storms tonight. So with that combination of windy afternoon, we do have a mix of clouds and back to some sun late afternoon to evening. Again, that's some of that give and take in the winds, and then here comes the main line. Around 11 p.m. leading edge of rain is first moving in. Really closer to midnight is some of those storms, so you can see that choppy showers to downpours as that transition there from that leading edge. Very windy still with it. That's what could cause some tree limbs down into the roads. A couple of storm cells really coming down from the plateau into the southern valley. That's where I'm seeing a little bit more intensity. But most of us are getting downpours and gusty winds from this and rumbles of thunder while you're trying to sleep. Middle of the night, notice by 4 a.m. backside of this storm line moves on. 6 a.m. moves out. So at least it's gone by the morning commute tomorrow. But in terms of that rainfall potential, because of that heaviest band first coming in, you can see where it also decreases in intensity with rainfall. That'll be closer to 3/4 to an inch in the plateau to southern valley, about a 1/2 inch now on average in the Central Valley, closer to 1/3 to 1/2 in far northeast Tennessee and far southeastern Kentucky. We'll have just a couple of pop-ups carry over into tomorrow as we still have the breezy conditions, but not as much heat as today. Now today it's 50 to start, 72 at noon, with your high of 83. So that forecast where you live for today is a very warm one. We've got a lot of 80s to go around, and then we'll have just those couple of leftover pockets of rain tomorrow and partly cloudy. So that's where at least things are winding down as we go into your Thursday. Still on the warm side compared to normal. We'll still be in the upper 50s in the morning, most of the day in the 60s to low 70s in the afternoon. That's those last few showers developing as the cooler air approaches. That's what takes us down to low 60s for a high on Friday, which again is right around normal. So not too bad to at least have those 60s with only spotty rain chances for your weekend.